What's up, guys? Lord Beardo here, bringing you a brand new Clash Royale video, and we got some crazy special things happening today, boys. We got ourselves a great video. We've made it to the Legendary League. You get a lot more in this game when you get into the Legendary League. It is hard to stay up in the Legendary League. That's what's kind of crazy, but I got a special offer with a nice reward, Legendary Chest, bucket of gems, and a boatload, or actually a wagon of gold. And here's the thing, here's right off the bat, I want to talk about one thing with Clash Royale. If I could get down to the nitty gritty and the honesty of this game and my playing it through the entire winter, if you get to the Legendary League in a game that you've been putting in 8 months, if not longer, into, you should get more than just an option to buy something. Come on, Clash Royale, hook it up, dude. We've been playing this game for 8-10 months. I should be able to choose the exact legendary card I want. What do you guys think about that, man? Shouldn't you be able to choose the exact legendary card, just one card that you want once you make it to the Legendary League? You've put so much time, effort, and energy and money into their game, and all they do is offer you better deals. But capitalism, and I'm a sucker, so I'll be buying that at the end of this episode. But let's get into this Balloon Lava Hound deck. This is the deck that got me into being a legend player, a legendary Clash Royale Lord Beardo. What we do is we try to sneak the balloon in, so I tend to use the balloon a little bit too heavy too often, mainly just to kind of test the army. And I know that's kind of like a no-no with the balloon, because you almost want to keep it like a secret that you're a balloon player until the right moment. But sometimes, depending on how the deck starts off, I can't always do that. So in this particular deck that we're playing, he's got the Royal Giant. He's going to try to back it up with a Furnace, so that he could take any of my air troops down, right? So with the Lava Hound deck, from what I've experienced with playing with it, you just gotta make sure you're playing it often, as much as possible. I tend to lose a bunch of time in the game because I'm not putting down my Lava Hound, and I just keep thinking I can get over there with just a balloon or a different troop or my minions, or I'm playing too much defense and I don't focus on actually getting the Lava Hound down. Now, in this particular scenario, it took a lot of my health off my left-hand tower because I put my Lava Hound down. My Lava Hound down. Yo, we put the Lava Hound down, right? So I finally get him down. He gets over the top. Lost an uncontrollable amount of hit points, but with that lightning spell, if you time the lightning spell up perfectly, you can go ahead and maximize your destruction on a tower and take it down in one good play. That's key. I like playing decks that you need one constructive, really good thought out push in order to beat the person. I like that. The chip decks are fun. It takes a long time. You're going in and out, in and out, and in and out. It gets a little cray, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to go ahead, put down our balloon, and now we haven't really chipped away. We haven't really done anything. Nothing has happened to us. We're in the Legendaries League. We're playing Lucas. We want to be Legends winners, not just Legendary Achiever one time. So we put the Lava Hound closer to the bridge, so he has to play a little bit more immediate defense on it instead of putting it all the way behind. That's the second trick that I started to learn about this deck. You have to be willing to commit the Lava Hound on the bridge, knowing that they don't have the defense, because their defense is to set up their offensive push, if that makes sense to y'all people. But that could, I don't know, I'm not really the best player, so my advice could be tainted. But I did get advice from a good guy in my clan, and he was like, yo, you had me beat, but you didn't put down your, I think it was like a giant at the time, on one side. So we go ahead and pick up our win with just 6 hit points left. Oh my goodness. I wasn't able to show the videos that actually got me into the Legends League, so I'm just going to try to show some of my initial wins. Now, I lost a couple right off the bat, but I'm assuming that's what happens. Actually, currently, I completely got my booty kicked, and I'm way down low in trophies, so maybe we have to make another video right after this video. I've been playing around with a specific card that we get, spoiler alert, in the end of this video, and I'm really pumped about the card we received, Beardos. I'm very happy about it. They scammed us, They didn't allow us to get a prize for being good and getting there, but nonetheless, we did get ourselves a very awesome legendary card, which I've been messing around with and getting a lot better at too. So you guys don't know about him. Even if you're in the clan, I've been keeping it a secret, man. I've been keeping the card a secret. So let's jump into some more gameplay with this Lava Hound Loon deck. Now, I believe I got this off of, I want to say, Clash with Ash, probably. I grabbed this deck. I usually use a deck like once or twice, and I can immediately tell if it fits my playing style, or I'll have to like learn it and learn a brand new concept. So this one seemed to fit pretty well. The biggest problem that I have playing with this deck is playing this particular deck. People using the Electric Wizard and Tornado. Just stunning your army long enough to take it down. They don't need enough hit point cards. They just have to stun the attack down with the balloon. If it's all Lava Hound push, it can take a pretty decent amount of time throughout the course of the game to stack up the right push. So a lot of people use this Tornado with Executioner and definitely the Electric Wizard, which is such bullcrap because I want the Electric Wizard, but I wasn't good enough to get the Electric Wizard. The Executioner, let me know if you guys think he's the most annoying card when you're playing against him. I like using him, but to play against him is a trick sometimes. So I've been trying different methods on taking him down. So as we go through the video, I'll kind of break those down, how they're working for me. But again, I'm not the best player, man. So it might be good to take some of my advice if you are also not the best player, because then you could find yourself learning the hard little tricks that don't come super natural to like a freak good player. And you know, they'll give you hints and tips that you can't really get down with so quickly, so easily. You need it in layman's terms, one might say. But you'll see right here, the Executioner is just going to go ahead and take down my minion horde. Now, with buying the deck or buying that chest, I was able to get a bunch of gold. So not in this video, but I upgraded a bunch of my troops. I've been waiting a while to upgrade all of my troops because I wasn't sure which direction I wanted to take. But this worked out perfectly that I got another 100,000 gold because I'm able to upgrade a lot. I was already saving like 40,000 of my own. So I'm definitely able to upgrade a really good portion. He played those arrows absolutely perfect. And this deck is so tough. I even went ahead and copied one of the people's decks that I was playing against who had a really strong push Elite Barbarian deck, and I upgraded my Elite Barbarians to 10. Super effective. The Elite Barbarians are so good. They definitely did a really good job with them in balancing them. And you'll see here, I'm just playing the wrong combination. I'm going to go ahead and get my Lightning Strike down on that back left building, but he's playing my combination better than I'm playing. And that's the thing that I'm starting to learn about this game, is you have to know how to play. Like here, I turn the Executioner around, make him go for it, but now he's very light defense, and these arrows work out perfectly, and the Executioner is there, and all the Executioner has to do is stop this time from going down, and he puts the Tornado down, and we went ahead and we lost it. Now, there wasn't really anything I could have did there. Maybe played my balloon different. I mean, honestly, I could have played the entire match different. It wasn't that ending push. That's why I lost. So I just wanted to kind of break down some winning and some losing, and you could see how the mistakes are made when you try a brand new deck, because there are mistakes to be made. If you play your cards in the wrong in order, if you play the cards perfectly in order, you will win, and you can beat your opponents very easily with this deck if you play them right. So again, I sometimes come out the gate hot with the balloon just to get them to commit a good amount of cards down, play a good amount of defense, and that bomb tends to take a lot of the power of the pushing card. But I am a fast moving player, and that's the problem. That is my big problem. I don't allow myself to stack up. So there is another way of starting this deck that I found where you actually play the Tombstone as the very first card, just anticipating what side they're on. Or if you put the Tombstone on one side and they put all their cards on the other side, then you just stack your push up and you race for the 3. I've done that a couple times and just really honestly just beat people because they never played any defense at all. But that's a tricky game to play, because usually if somebody's doing that, they think that their deck is going to do the exact same thing. So sometimes it does, and then you lose and you get the L and you're out of here. But we went ahead and took down the right hand side pretty well. 1,030 some odd hit points. Pretty decent on our first push, and we were able to take care of the Royal Giant and know that he's using a Royal Giant. It's really important to know that he's using a Royal Giant. You don't want to allow him to get his Royal Giant on the bridge and then his good support troops behind the Royal Giant. That's the trouble with the Royal Giant deck, and this deck doesn't have the most incredible reach. It just has some arrows. So he's going to go ahead and quickly take down our Skarmy, but we were able to salvage a bunch of hit points, and here comes our balloon. We just need to connect our balloon, but we didn't play it smart enough, so we're remembering and learning as the match continues to travel forward that we're going to want to get down our arrows to take out his minions and to take out his princess. Now, in my opinion, I think I'm in front of the curve here. Every time he's played his deck, I've been able to counter or make an equal push. He put Sparky down for the first time, and now we got to deal with some Sparky. Our minions will take out his. We know he has the zap, but he's not able to. There his princess comes down. We're able to clear up all the minions and start doing some work, but it's the lightning spell that's clutch in this scenario. So he played his Sparky for the first time. We played our lightning, and the lightning was able to spread out, take down a good amount of hit points on the tower. So we're within 30 seconds, and we just simply need to contact the tower one more time with a pretty decent push. But look at his Royal Giant go, 257 bottom tower. His princess is down. Our troops are making contact now, and our lightning spell is able to take the tower down. I don't know if that was actually what took the tower down, but tower down. Let's go. We got no money ball for the lightning spell, so we're going to need to come up with something new and clever. But, and a big but, I enjoyed this deck so much, but I am having fun with the new card that we get at the end of this video, so you should stick around to the end of the video and see what we got in store coming up on the channel, which I'm pretty pumped about. But here's the deck. Let's break it down. We got the Balloon and the Lava Hound. The defenses are always going to be based around the Tombstone, and that's how we're gonna roll it, man. Have some fun with it, see what you guys can do. Let's get this legendary chest opened up. Let's see what Lord Beardo got in the future. Let's go, boys. Let's go, Miner. I am so pumped about this card. I've been using it non-stop and with a couple different deck variations. If you know a tried and true Miner deck that's just a good natural Miner deck that doesn't include the log or the princess, go ahead and throw the composition in the bottom. I will most definitely give it a try. Azza, all you people who've been hanging out all through the winter when I had no legendaries, now we finally got the Miner. I'm pretty pumped about it, and I've been playing a little bit more because of it. Peace out, beards.